Welcome to Lucas Oil on the Edge. Ken Stout and Brian Olson, and a packed house here at Byron Dragway for the 16th Annual World Power Wheel Stand Championships. This is always a great show, and everybody comes out in droves to watch absolutely the best put on an incredible show. Let's get it down to Ted Brunson, who has more.
All right, guys, the first time I came out to Byron here for the wheel stand competition, I thought, well, why would you want to jeopardize such beautiful machines? And number two, how do you do a wheel stand? Well, since then, over the years, I have found out why and how they do the wheelies. But I went to the stands and said, people, tell me, how do they do it?
Well, to make a wheel in the car, you put a lot of big old motor and then get all they got. Then she's going to lead it on the back wheel.
Big motor and heavy weight in the SN.
A lot of horsepower, a lot of hook, and don't lift.
Well, you know, you put enough speed into a car, and it's going to automatically stand up on the back wheels.
Well, obviously, some fans know what they're talking about. Others don't. They're just here for the pure entertainment, and you can't blame them. So I think we need to find out some professionals of what it really takes to do a wheel stand.
It starts with a good chassis builder. You need somebody who knows how to set up a car to actually wheel stand.
Learn your chassis, get a good chassis man. We got Eric Vickery from Midwest Chassis.
Everybody's tire pressure varies. So we usually run about 8 pounds in our car, and it seems pretty comfortable like that. Some guys run less, some guys run more.
You got to have the exact tire pressure on both sides and to keep everything perfectly straight going down the track.
You know, everybody wants to go the distance, 660, quarter mile. It's just nice for us to get it up and just carry it out as far as we can.
Get your weight to rotate and your center of gravity to come up. Pull it up, get it on the bumper, hope she sticks, get her all the way down the track.
All right, let's talk about how this thing is judged, Brian.
Yeah, in the old days, you know, there was only about 2 or 3 different things, but now it's highest, most violent, most photogenic, purest, the longest, there's actually more than that. The 2 seasoned veterans we talked about just a moment ago, telling you what it's all about.
We'll have a couple of rounds here today to give these guys a shot at it, and that is a beautiful car that just took a hard hit.
Man, Chris Pacoya's machine, watch it on replay. Gets up there, heads to the right, on one wheel, the left rear wheel only. Watch it from the front side now. Holy cow, I cannot believe the left control arm was run and break in half. From Peru, Indiana, the circus capital of the world, here's Robert Howard. Gets it right on, oh man. Blew that baby up, parts and pieces coming up underneath of it. There's your electric fan, and man, oh man, that thing just felt like it, sounded like it exploded right there, Ken.
It just shut off in mid-air, and of course, whenever it landed hard, it also knocked the fan out of that thing. I don't know if it stumbled with the carburetor, or like you said, if it just grenaded itself. Either way, it quit running and landed hard. Take a look at this one, though, man. What a beautiful 72 four-wheel fire.
Oh, Chris Chinook, man. He hits the ground, knocks that thing into pieces. You look at that thing, Pontiac powered underneath the car right there, and there goes the valance, the front bumper cover, and everything when he landed that car again.
Another one that launched really hard, but unfortunately looks like it just shut off mid-air. We're going to talk about something that knows how to twist, man. That's a bumper dragger, but just the right rear corner is all it hits. That thing is twisted up. I can't believe it goes straight at any point in time.
Looked like a bag of pretzel right there, boy. If it wasn't for that right rear bumper on that machine, check it out. Man, oh man, oh man. Looks like it should break in half, baby, but it doesn't.
The wheels are in the air at Byron, but we're going to take a break for some trivia. It's Lucas Oil trivia time. If you're a true fan of Lucas Oil on the Edge, then you know one of the best and most terrifying wheel stand crashes happened right here on OTE. What year did Jason Schubert roll his Cutlass? 2004, 2005, 2006, or 2009? The answer when we come back.
Oh! Jason lays it on the door and flips it over!
If you answered 2005, you would be correct. Jason rolled his Oldsmobile 4 times. He wasn't hurt, and he came back in 2006 with the same vehicle. He's even competing here this weekend in Byron.
This weekend's Olson Report, we're talking about wheel standers. That's intentional wheel stander on the left is meant to be. The machine on the right, however, is all-wheel drive, goes 200 feet, and does not like to do what it's doing right there.
All right, so a few years ago, we ran into some guys who were rather large. Fat man's alley. Now, there's only one guy left, and he's not so fat. He's lost 110 pounds. Plus, you lost the other 2 dudes. What's going on, man?
Hey, they couldn't make it out here today, but they say they're still here, a lot of players and everything, but everybody's all good.
Okay, I've seen you out here for about 6 straight years. Why have you not been in a car doing this?
I got a car, but I just, you know, you got to be out there to want to tear your car up. And I don't want to tear my car up, but...
What you're saying is you're a little more sane than most of these dudes.
Oh, you put me one of them other cars, I'll flip. I ain't scared to flip it over.
You just don't want to flip your own.
I don't want to flip mine over.
You got a good point.
I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid.
All right, our next competitor has all brand new fiberglass on that 68 Barracuda. AJ Fiorelli, tough competitor and a huge wheel stand, both rear tires off the ground.
A longtime competitor in the category. New wheels, new tires, taking some 600 pounds off. Blastech fiberglass all the way around. And that is a great start here in round number 1.
Yeah, as you watch it one more time, I've got to say, that thing launched square. Both tires up in the air at the same exact time. When it landed, it was still going straight. Nicely done. Chris Orr, the 67 model Firebird. Oh, man, he wrinkled up those back tires. It was going nice and straight, and then it got ugly quick.
Man, I do not know how you don't break the control arms of these cars off. When they hit like that, all the way to those big motors and those things, it just seems like they should snap. J.D. Crystal and his Mustang.
Oh, nice job in the small tire car. And talk about doing a huge wheel stand.
Car's actually got an exhaust system on it. Where he gets in trouble, Driscoll, watch the rear bumper. It'll hit that rear bumper, unload the rear tires, and that's what slowed him down there.
All right, JD, doing the Blue Oval Brigade, proud on that first run. How'd that feel?
Felt good. Felt real good.
I mean, that thing was high. Right now, it's in the running as the highest wheelie, and there's some prize money for that, but I know you're not shooting for that. You're shooting for the big prize.
Big wheelie. I wanted the full 20 grand.
What do you need to do to really step on this thing and make it run at least 300, 350 feet?
I got to try to pedal it when I shift into second gear. Once I can pedal it, it'll stay out and it'll ride a lot longer, and it won't unload the tires.
And Brian, that is the trick. If you can find that sweet spot, Schubert's done it before with his Cutlass. You don't want to slam the back bumper and unload the rear tires. You just want to carry that front end out. But way easier said than done.
One of the best at it is right here. No left Schubert, baby.
How he kept that thing off the wall.
Look how detailed it is on the bottom. This is the most detailed car I have ever put my eyeballs on. It is amazing that this is what he does.
Well, the second wheel stand and third wheel stand, both impressive, but I think he got more distance on the second one than he did the first one.
About not lifting all the way down the track.
How about this guy? Former champion here in this event, Brian Ambrosini. And of course, the fans know him and love him.
He's won this thing more than anybody. Coming in is always the favorite.
And you can hear that pedal job immediately. He knows how to play this game.
And that's exactly why he's the favorite coming in. I gotta tell you, I'm not positive, Ken, but this does not look like the same car for whatever reason. I could be wrong.
Beautiful wheel stand.